Piper's pit, left leg, shoulders down, take it! Becky Lynch
is the winner, take all, and is both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion!
Ronda Rousey doesn't think her shoulders are down. Welcome to
Wrestling Timeworks, the highest podcast.
I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
You got a joint?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Alright.
I'm gonna get you high today.
Awesome!
My grandma drank all my pop.
Oh no!
I'm pregnant!
Oh no! No way, man.
Wrestling Timeworks, episode 52. Week 51, but episode 52.
Hush.
It's our WrestleMania Spectacular. There's no MLW until the 9th for some reason. So we won't be doing that watch along. We're going to watch the women's main event. I almost said the girls, and then everybody be mad. Oh, shit, is this still recording? Anyway, we just watched the pre-show in its entirety. Well, Cheez Man missed a match because he had to do some emergency run around, but recap time.
Yep. We opened it up with Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese, which
Buddy Murphy!
by the time we got the shit up and on and loaded and whatnot, it was already like halfway through the match. Like, we missed the part even where Buddy got busted open. Like, he was already bleeding around the eye when we tuned in, but from what I've seen, it was a pretty good match. And it's like me and Whiz predicted.
We always say that,
Tony
like
Nese
when we
becomes
see
your
it on a
champion.
pay-per-view. But
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
thought
it-
this match would make main
always
card.
horrible when we try to watch a whole episode of 205 live.
Yeah, I can't get into that show, but their fucking championship matches that we see on the pay-per-views are good. But I can't do the show. I don't know what it is. There's too many wrestlers on there I don't know that I guess I can't get into. But anyway, like I said, Tony Nese, your new cruiserweight champion.
That's a fair point. I couldn't tell you exactly why I don't like 205. I just every time I watch it, it's like I drift off and I start looking around on the internet and eBay.
It doesn't.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I was watching something right.
Yeah, it doesn't
and then
like
it's
draw
over.
you in. It doesn't grab your attention or hook you. It
And like
just-
our friend Joe, he's the weird one that actually watches 205 but doesn't watch NXT.
it's like watching fucking Superstars or whatever their other knockoff show is. Like, what's the point?
Right.
Maybe
but-
you're a Zack Ryder fan.
Speaking of what's the point, after that they had the women's battle royal.
Speaking of what's the point?
Oh wait, I guess it was what
Well, the way we thought it ended, it was for sure what's the point? Because it looked like Logan had wrapped this thing up nicely.
Like
Sarah
Logan had
Logan. What the
had
fuck?
eliminated my
Who
pick,
booked this shit?
Asuka.
Yeah.
And evidently Carmella was just hanging outside of the ring and jumps in after Logan threw Asuka out.
Yeah, me and Wiz picked Ruby, and I was really
I was feeling
disappointed.
good about that.
Yeah, me too. I was really disappointed to see her go out first out of the Riot Squad.
I really thought that was a solid pick. It
Go
is.
out early like that.
It wasn't.
Well, I mean semi-early.
Not
and then-
a solid pick.
But even more than that, I was disappointed that there was no Lacey Evans. I thought we would get Lacey Evans. Like, there towards the end, I was almost expecting her to do like a late run-in entrant or some shit like right there at the end and fucking win it. Nope.
We get none.
She didn't even make a fucking appearance.
Again, we're huge Lacey fans, and
Nothing.
I'm sure NXT people
Lacey's going
know
to come
what
out.
she's capable of, and I'm so sick of the Lacey hate.
Lacey's going to be in the main event tonight and win it all.
There you go. That's what's going to happen.
Can't wait to see that.
And it'll be a clean pin on Stephanie McMahon.
So, yeah, Carmella come in after we thought Sarah Logan had won. And
Thank the Lord. I mean, thank the Lord.
yeah, she ended up eliminating Sarah Logan, and she wins it for some reason.
Because
thought
Corey
she'd be in the
Graves
Final
finds
Four,
her
but-
fabulous.
Yeah. My Final Four got all fucked up. I was like, yeah, it'll be like Naomi and fucking Mandy and Asuka and
Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott. And it's like,
Nope, none of them. You
none of
get
that shit happened.
And I would have chose a very similar Final Four if I had to choose out of that list. And yeah, I would have also been completely incorrect.
See, I
and-
probably would have had.
Whoever this alien lady is, she can sing like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
But that's clearly not a human. I mean,
It's like the Fifth Element. She's got the fucking stones in her.
man, I had the stones in me. Those were not pleasant.
Oh yeah, I've had 2 of those.
Not at all. They
Worst
didn't make me
things
sing
ever.
like that.
No.
It was more of a low cry
man, Alicia Fox
and begging for
belted out.
death.
Okay.
Speaking of begging for death, what do we have up next?
Yeah,
Oh, my
Carmella wins.
goodness.
Moving on. What was
Oh
that
yeah,
for?
now I remember.
Oh, this was
Raw
the match
Tag
I
Team
missed.
Championships. Yep. And it was actually a good match, and I was enjoying watching it. Me and Mojo were it was me more. And I kept commenting at how much I just loved the style of the revival. And it
Look, Triple
reminds
H is
me
making his entrance.
of- for those not seeing what we're seeing, there's a bunch of helicopters hovering above the stadium right now, and that's a very funny joke to me. The match was great until Kurt Hawkins wins or
A roll up.
picks up the win by roll up.
Oh no, not the deadly roll up.
Yeah, the most devastating move in pro wrestling today.
Holy shit. Look at
Yeah,
that
when
crowd.
Hawkins
And,
does it, they even call it the fruit roll up.
Picks up the win, breaks the streak, and the revival jobs to Hawkins and Ryder. Shout out to Damian Blake, who's very happy about that result. He's the only guy I know that's really happy about how that match ended.
Yep. At least
But,
somebody's
you know-
happy about it. Because I got back and Mojo just gives me this look and shakes his head. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck did I miss?
No doubt.
I was still trying to get over that. Like that just happened.
Yeah, it was fresh apparently because I walked in and it was like all over his face. Like, oh, like either something bad happened, like something happened on Mania, or like he had to put his dog down.
Something like that. All right, and then the men's Battle Royal. Like, why do I want to say Royal Rumble? all the
Because it's
fucking time?
basically a fucking fast Royal Rumble.
The men's
That doesn't mean shit.
Battle Royal was
Basically, what
It-
we almost called
it
like
moved
especially
along
Cheez
at a
Man.
cracking pace.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it until the
It was
silly
very
ending.
entertaining. I'm not gonna knock that. I mean, like the ending when they brought the celebs in and brought in the fucking therapist and all that shit. Like it really fucking kind of wrecked what was
It's like it
had been happening the
slammed
whole
on
time.
the brakes and
Yeah.
just sat in the middle of the road for 3 minutes. But
But up until then, it was real fucking entertaining. I actually really enjoyed it.
yeah, it was cool.
It was nice to see appearance from fucking Harper.
Yeah, he needs to get them
Yeah.
guns back though. He looks like he's really lost a lot of muscle.
Yeah, he has. He's lost weight and muscle. I almost kind of see why he hasn't been on TV lately.
But actually, pretty decent pre-show. I mean, surprise ending there in the tag team match, but it was a good match
Yep.
though.
In case we didn't say it, Braun won.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he gets out and he grabs the trophy and he lifts it. And I don't know if anybody else out there noticed it, but you can see him struggling.
Old boy was straining.
He was straining to
That
hold
damn
that bitch up
trophy
over
must
his
weigh
head.
a goddamn ton. 'Cause
That's
he's
gotta
a
be
power lifter.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you're flipping fucking TV trucks and shit in the back and ambulances, but that damn trophy about had your number. But yeah, pre-show, not a bad start. I hope fucking Mania can at least keep it going. I mean, like Wiz said, with the exception of the tag team match that I didn't see, it's been pretty decent.
Yeah, and I mean, even the tag team match was really good until the
I mean, there was
bummer for me ending.
the women's match wasn't great. There was a few fucking fucked up spots in there.
There's
Lana.
There were some spots in the men's one too.
No, sorry.
A couple of terribly bad missed spots.
I said Lana out of habit. It was Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke was the one fucking up the spots. My bad. My apologies to Lana. Oh, wait, she blocked us anyway, so fuck her.
In the men's battle royal, Harper was holding Ali up for like 20 seconds waiting on Strowman to come kick him, but he missed the spot and they had to
Yeah.
do it again.
We made that comment about him looking like he lost some muscle, but I mean, he
Yeah.
held dude up for fucking ever.
Yeah, that was tough. He was holding him at a really odd angle.
And then when they hit the ground, Mustafa took a bad bump and then rolled out of it and fucking ate
hit
the
his
corner of the
face on
table.
desk. Yeah.
Just ate it. Urgh.
Tough
I was
times.
saying I wish we would have had the mics on for that because it was like, oh,
yeah, we all
shit.
went fucking nuts. It was great.
Now I know why they call him Ali, because he wasn't feeling the greatest after that.
All right, we just watched the curtain jerker,
What the fuck?
Seth Rollins and fucking Brock Lesnar.
So Alexa Bliss comes out there because she's the host and has Hulk Hogan come out. They start hawking up, and then Paul Heyman comes out with this disgusted look on his face, comes
Just
down to
ghosts
the
her
ring,
ass.
and basically says, if Brock's not going to be the main event, then we were going to have this match now, and we're going to be on a jet and leaving here.
Well-
and that's when we knew we were fucked.
Yeah, that's when we knew that our Brock Lesnar choice was dead wrong.
Yeah. We thought Brock was going to win this because we
Because
thought,
there's no way that the good guy is going to lose at
Yeah.
the very beginning match of WrestleMania.
they're opening the fucking match, or they're opening
None
the
of
fucking
us would
WrestleMania to
have
hype
picked
the crowd.
Brock if we knew that was the first match.
Yeah. But nobody would have guessed this to be the first match either.
But to talk about the actual match,
Oh, Brock
Brock Lesnar beat the
fuck.
goddamn life out of Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins ate some amazing bumps.
I can't believe Seth won off of dick punch, super kick, stomp, stomp, stomp.
He's like, who does he think he is? Roman Reigns?
Right. Naka Reigns. Reigns Zamora.
I don't know if I'm disappointed or what. I'm not happy that I chose wrong or my choice is wrong, but I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan.
Right.
I think
It'll
he's
actually
not
mean
good
that the
for wrestling.
Universal
Yeah.
title is
I'm fine with him
And
dropping
actually
the
on
title.
Raw.
There's a guy
Right.
who's a good working wrestler that holds the Universal title, and maybe it'll mean something again. Who knows? But yeah, I didn't expect this outcome at all, and I certainly didn't expect it to open the show.
Nope.
So
But I'm not mad at it,
I feel like we all would have chose differently if we knew that aspect of it. But yeah,
for sure.
But
I'll-
we ain't mad at you.
I'm happy for
We
Rollins, and
ain't
I'll take
mad
the
at
L
you.
and be happy with it.
Indeed.
Super rough match though, very stiff, very. It opened with a shoot knee, if that tells you anything. The first thing that happened was a super stiff knee, so that kind of set the
Super
tone.
stiff knee. The gay community's going wild.
Way to start this one off.
AJ picks up the win.
On a meh kind of match. Like I thought this could be like the sleeper match of the night. Nope, I was wrong.
Yeah, the crowd reflected that.
At one
But the
point
crowd
in
needs
this
to fuck
match,
off.
they were chanting, "Come walk with Elias."
Yeah, and then obviously something happened there that made the crowd cheer that did not have anything to do with the match. And it
yeah, they were
appeared that-
almost doing like a yes chant.
They were doing a yes
And it
chant.
appeared maybe Randy Orton thought the crowd might have been popping for him, and then he tried to kind of play to him, and they booed him.
Yeah.
So that was funny.
Maybe it was Enzo out in the crowd again or something.
That guy. But yeah,
So yeah, AJ picks up the win like we all picked. Figured he would. I didn't like how the crowd, like fucking Mojo said, was fucking chanting and like,
yeah. It
At one
wasn't.
point, it almost
never
sounded like they were
did
bad.
booing.
anything that was.
yeah,
Sure,
fucking,
they weren't like super zipping around and everything like that, but they weren't screwing up their moves either.
Yeah, it was the second match of the fucking card. Rollins just
And,
won the
you
fucking
know-
title. How about y'all calm the fuck down?
All right, this is our recap of Lacey Evans walking out, turning around, and walking backstage. It was one of the better times I ever saw her do that. I mean, she could have sold it a little better.
Yeah, but she had to walk down. I mean, you can see she's really getting comfortable with it.
Yeah. It's not gonna be long, and she'll have completely mastered this
The
thing.
attire wasn't bad. We got some like side boob without the actual boob. I mean, it was. I digged it.
She was keeping it classy.
Hey,
What the oos?
how'd you like that match, Oos?
Fuck y'all.
Oh yeah, oos.
I picked Ricochet and Black. I should have known better.
Usos pick up the win in the tag team clusterfuck match.
All I know is if you get drunk and try to fight a cop, you will win the fucking titles and then successfully defend them at WrestleMania.
This I can tell you. This was not as clusterfucky as I thought it was going to be. This match went okay.
Yeah.
It moved along nicely.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm glad they kept it semi-short, even though this is a long-ass show.
Right.
But, that puts
Day
me at
one-ish.
me and Mojo are now tied again, and Whiz has a 1-point lead on both of us.
I don't think that's ever
Big
been
bag.
said before.
All right.
I'll take it.
It's early.
Fuck y'all. Just watched Shane versus Miz.
I win.
It went.
You did,
A
Shane.
special guest in studio, Shane McMahon. I mean, he's a little sweaty, but he's here with us now.
You didn't announce me right, Whiz.
No, I didn't. All right. Anyway, so Shane picks up the win after a big spot, but it wasn't a big spot that Shane did. It was a big spot that Miz did. So my prediction was a little off, but I chose the
still pick
right
Shane.
winner.
Yeah. And if you're keeping a score at home, which we know you're not, because who gives a fuck?
I mean, you're probably not
That-
even listening.
Yeah. That gives Wiz 5, gives me 4, and Mojo bringing up the rear 3. But Mojo has several chances to bounce back.
Yeah, he went on his own on a lot of picks. He's the one. He's the wild card.
I need Angle to beat Corbin just so I can tie Wiz for a win. So that'll probably be soon, actually. After that match, that'll probably be like next. But yeah, the Miz Shane match wasn't bad. They had its spots. Shane, fucking going strong style on fucking Miz, just shoot punching him in
Punched
the
the
head.
shit out of him. Yeah.
It was going a little rough at first, but yeah, it ended ultimately kind of how we figured though, with a big ass fucking spot.
With lots of pads.
And as soon as they landed, I seen Shane on top of Miz. I was like, he's on top. Shoulders are down. Pin. Fucking count. Oh, no. Ah! It's Paige.
What the fuck?
What the? The fucking Iconics are the new women's tag team champion.
And Bailey had to
Champions?
eat the pin to Billy.
And this is after a glam slam off the top rope.
All right. I came out of a pit taking a piss to see the 3 count, basically.
Well, I guess another shout out in order for Tim Commons. He loves these fucking bitches.
The
Fuck you,
fucking
Tim, and fuck
Iconics.
the Iconics. Nicely done, buddy.
This match overall wasn't
It actually wasn't awful, but
wasn't
but
awful.
I don't like
Wasn't
this ending.
great.
WrestleMania's kind of
See.
trucking along. Yeah. Anyway, now that we're raping, I can't. I mean,
I figured this
It
was in the
happened.
middle of the
It-
Mania debut.
Yeah, why was this match so early? Speaking of the match, why was this match so early? We just watched the Daniel Bryan Kofi Kingston WWE Championship match.
as soon as I saw the superstars watching in the back, I knew my pick was wrong, and Mojo was right.
Yep.
Surprisingly, I was
Mojo's
the only
get-
one that picked.
Mojo got a point on us.
Kofi Mania, it's official.
Oh, look,
Oh,
Barry
and
had
they
the
broke
belt
out
with
the-
Kofi on it.
The
That's
regular belt too, so no more wood belt or hemp and wood
Yep.
belt.
no more smokable belt.
Mm-mm.
Okay, he loses this on SmackDown Tuesday.
Big E's about to fucking blast him right now. It was.
Oh yeah, what happened to that present? Mm.
It wasn't a bad match. It told a good story.
Mm.
It was a little drawn out, but I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. The crowd is fucking losing their fucking mind right now.
Yeah, they're quite happy.
Oh, fireworks and
It's
everything.
looking like a pretty much dominant face WrestleMania tonight. If you're a face, you're going over.
I like how Daniel Bryan just was like, all right, and got the fuck out of there. Let Kofi have his time. Because he's losing Tuesday. Suck a dick!
Yeah.
Suck a dick! Samoa Joe with the win in about 30 seconds.
Gee Whiz
Like
was
it
just
should
saying.
be.
Squash Joe. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
quite work
Yeah,
out that well, did
I was
it?
like, Joe didn't like your idea.
Yeah, it's like, squash
He's like,
me. This little
squashed the
Mexican fuck
fuck
ain't
out of
squashing
Ray.
shit. I'll squash him.
So that was cool.
I'll squash that burrito. I squash that bug.
I love how he planted Ray on his ass. And then
He's like,
paused for a second.
"What?"
Like there was this awkward moment where Ray just sat there on his ass with his head down like a scorned child. And then Joe choked him the fuck out.
I've been bad.
Joe was not Joe, but Ray was acting like playing out the whole.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Where the hell am I?
It's like, ow, my butt.
And then choked him out. Good night. Quickly, with the quickness. Thanks for coming, Ray.
And he actually had his arm under his chin because he knows how to actually choke someone. You hear me talking? Every other wrestler who does chokeholds? Jesus.
Thank you, Ray, for doing
Joe.
the deed and putting over Joe.
Joe.
Like, legit. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, he did a deed all right. I mean,
Joe's first Mania,
that's
and
a-
it was fucking dominant.
pretty big star to get beat up like that for sure.
It wasn't
And he
even like a beating.
sold
it was
that
just a fucking
really well.
choke
Like
out.
even after the match was over, still going. Where the hell am I?
Oh, look, they're promoting Batista's movie. I wonder which fucking match
With-
is next.
Let's watch
Hey,
Roman
Some of
v.
these
Drew.
wrestlers have been listening to us. The other match, Gee Whiz was saying, "Oh, don't let Ray quick beat you 1, 2, 3," and Joe was like, "Oh, fuck that," and took him out. Cheese Man in this match goes, "Come on, Roman, you have to wrap it up in about 2 minutes."
About 2 minutes later.
Done. Happened. Not a bad match.
No, it wasn't bad. It started out with a hell of a bitch slap.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
He reached his hand back into last week and slapped him into next week.
Yeah, we all. I mean, who didn't pick Roman to
Yeah,
win this
if there's
match,
anyone on
honestly?
planet that didn't pick Roman Reigns to win this match, then you deserve to lose the money you just lost. That punch was super, man.
Man, that was super.
Biggity bam. And
Yeah,
it's done,
actually,
son.
a reasonably watchable match. It not much happened. They got it over with in a timely manner.
Somewhat timely. But yeah, it wasn't a bad match. So far, still say Mania's not that bad. And we're getting down the home stretch here. There's only like 4 or 5 matches left.
And Roman Reigns' hair is still wet. Shout out, John Oliver. All right, well, just in case anybody still liked Elias and thought that maybe he had a decent career going.
He got punked out by Thugonomics John Cena.
Yeah.
Old school John Cena. Which, actually, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I'm not going to lie.
I had to bury him a little bit more, though, but
I liked the Elias segment leading up to that.
it was great. He played with himself.
The whole-
Literally.
Yep. The whole thing was actually good all around. I mean, I don't like that they make Elias look like a bitch, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I kind of seen it coming.
That's my problem with it, too. At one point, like less than a year ago, I was a huge Elias fan, and they've just completely burnt him down for me.
Yep.
And that didn't help matters any.
And I called that shit ahead of time.
I did. Yes, he
I said Cena was going to interrupt Elias.
nailed it. He did. He's got 2 witnesses
Yay.
here.
Looks like next we'll get Triple H versus Batista. Yay.
The only real question is, will Batista have nipples or not? All right, we're doing something a little different. We're going to do, well, it's not really a watch along per se. We're going to live react to Triple H versus Batista while we loosely cover the week in wrestling, or at least NXT Takeover.
Yeah, we just had to take NXT Takeover, really. We were going to do it during MLW like usual, but there was no MLW, so we decided we're going to go ahead and do it with the Triple H Batista match, because so far it's not looking so good. Oh, shit. He's got a wrench. Oh, my God. He's trying to cut his fingers off. Oh, my God.
Apparently, the name of my text document was Gargano for some reason.
Mm.
This is damn you, Gargano! Anyway, NXT Takeover started off with the War Raiders taking on Aleister Black
Rickister.
and Ricochet. Rickister.
Alichet works too.
Alichet.
And once
Taking
again,
on the other
Hanson,
two guys. Yes.
just amazing. Mm.
Hanson was amazing. Rowe did great. I mean, everybody did great. It was a fucking good match. The damn good start to the show. You know, like, it started
I
off the way you would
definitely thought
expect an NXT show to start off. It fucking came out swinging. It was a great match back and forth. Impressive as fuck by Hanson. Like, I think we all agreed that Hanson impressed us more than anything.
Hanson's the hardest working big guy in the business. Plain and simple, dude's a beast.
Motherfucker can go.
One noteworthy spot I gotta mention for this one. It involves Hanson, but Hanson was on the receiving end. He tried a high cross on Ricochet, who catches him, which usually the small guy jumps at the big guy. The big guy catches him, holds him a minute, and then hits him with whatever move. But Ricochet, being the considerably smaller guy, caught Hanson, held him a minute, and then hit him with a fallaway slam. I'm like, wow.
And how the fuck did
That's
he
a
do
strong
that?
bastard.
That was insane.
He's a strong bastard, man.
I seen that and I was like, I can't believe that shit. That's
Right.
fucking nuts.
But yeah, Hanson was the highlight of that match. He's a beast. That guy's a hard-working big man.
Yep. And just like all of us picked and thought, War Raiders come through and defend the titles. And we're watching Triple H rip a fucking nose ring out of fucking Batista's nose.
Oh, it looks like he may have actually done it, or it was rigged or something.
I'm sure it was rigged.
Velveteen Dream was up next to take on Matt Riddle there and for the North American Championship there.
This was a fucking awesome match.
Hell yeah, it was.
Great fucking match. I loved it. Matt Riddle did great. Matt Riddle,
German suplex off the ropes.
oh my god.
Velveteen Dream lands right on his fucking head.
I thought he was dead. Oh my god.
I thought that was the end of the match, but
Dream
Nope.
kicked out. Dream
He's
kicked
in
out
a
of
wheelchair.
no, I mean like I thought that was the end of the match because he wouldn't be able to continue and he would
Right.
have to be helped off.
he
But
wouldn't be
but-
able to continue in life.
as it turns out, he was okay. It wraps up with Dream reversing the bro mission into a pin, which has kind of been done a few times by different people now. But
Right.
It was
Well,
cool.
not exactly the
Little
bromation,
bit
but
of
yeah, a
fuckery.
variation of switching a
usually
submission into a pin. Yeah.
rear naked choke is usually the one they do, or the whatever. Everyone has their own name for the same move.
Yeah.
the-
But
Karabuta clutch or the
Yeah.
fucking whatever Joe calls it,
cocaine clutch.
the Kikina clutch. Yeah.
But
But once again, it could almost be compared to the Brock Lesnar Seth Rollins match, where just basically the person that lost the match was the one that was just dominating 90% of the
Yeah.
yeah.
match.
But you know, notice like there was spots where Matt Riddle was getting fucking frustrated, and like Velvet was under the ropes, and Riddle kept kicking him after the ref was telling him to stop, and like the crowd was actually booing Matt Riddle. Like Matt Riddle was getting heel heat, and I was like, oh shit, is Matt Riddle gonna turn heel on this match? Like, was I wrong? And I was wrong because Velvet didn't really turn heel, but in the end they shook hands, so you know Matt Riddle didn't really turn heel either.
Right.
But I thought it was
Yeah,
weird
we gave
that he
him
was
the
doing
fist
shit like
bump,
that.
dude. You know, bro?
It was at this point I made a little special note. Lose the fuck out of Percy, and you have two guys left, Morrow and Nigel, which would be the best commentary team in the business.
Percy is the fucking Renee of the 205 Live announce crew.
Thank God they don't let him talk very much.
What'd you say, Renee?
It's like his main job is to like
What'd you say,
do
per se?
commercials. Like when they're doing like the promos in between matches, is when he does the most of his actual talking. But he's a distraction during the matches. I'm sorry, but Nigel and Morrow are so good together, and it's like, man.
Yeah,
Because you got Morrow, who makes everything seem so fucking legit, and then Nigel goes into like a occasional heel commentator shit, and also the detail and like the
Yeah, he's the former wrestler. He's got
Yes.
more of the
kind of
knowledge,
like
the inside knowledge.
Larry
of the shit.
Zbyszko. Do you remember that guy?
Oh yeah,
His commentary style reminds me of Larry Zbyszko.
yeah.
I
They're
was
a
always
great team.
I was always a big fan of that guy too. So I mean, I
I
really
don't-
like these two.
I don't see what their
Percy
fucking.
sucks.
I don't see what their obsession is with fucking having 3 announcers back there. It's kind of a
Not
clusterfuck.
necessary. All the real legends were 2-man teams,
Yeah,
and you don't need more than 2 people. And
but now
especially
they
in NXT,
insist
you
on
have
having
Moro,
3.
who is basically 2 guys.
Yeah.
because he's like really.
Like I can almost
active and
listen to
on top of
Moro go
shit.
solo.
But I really like Nigel. He's really good at what he does.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Here's a huge moment here. It's Walter versus Pete Dunne, but it got spoiled on Twitter for me, so I didn't watch it because I didn't have time. And I was actually happy I was able to skip a match. So I'm gonna listen to y'all tell me what you thought about it, and I'll be going back to watch it like Wednesday or something.
I mean, I don't have any notes on it per se, but
Well, that's usually a good thing.
it. Well, I mean,
Well,
it's more than
I actually thought was going disliking the beginning and going, oh God, I hope this isn't how this match goes through the whole thing. And luckily, after a few minutes, they finally got comfortable and it was like a barn burner the rest of the way.
Yeah, I agree. It was a slow start. Like it kind of took me out of it a little bit. So, like even after they started getting back into it, like it took a minute for me to get fully back into it again. So, I give it it was a all right match. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't what I was hoping it would be. Like I thought the match had potential to be much more than what it was. But I mean, it wasn't bad. And in the end, we all got our pick right, and we have our new NXT UK champion, Walter.
Yeah, I hopped on Twitter for some reason. I forget why. Not to look up spoilers, obviously. And like the first 22 fucking things I saw were Walter, congratulations, Walter, and a picture of Pete Dunne looking all bummed out backstage with
Triple H.
Triple H hanging out with him and shit. And I was like, well, okay, that
Yep.
one's all set. Don't need to watch that right now.
685 days as champion. Pete Dunne. That's the longest reign that I can remember.
And he has put on some great matches with a lot of people too. So it's
Yeah.
not like he didn't deserve it.
But I mean, Walter's a big name. He's a fresh face as far as NXT UK. So I mean, it makes sense. And who's to say Pete Dunne doesn't, get the title back a few months down the road?
Actually, Pete Dunne, I heard rumblings he might be actually coming over to NXT, and not NXT UK,
Oh, okay.
which would be fun for me.
It's almost like a secondary call up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's well known in NXT already because he's had a bunch of matches in NXT. Hell, that's where he won the fucking thing.
And I think they want to like try to kind of move him up to main roster because he's a fucking
But he's not a big dude. He'd have to be like a 205 Live guy.
hell of a personality though, and he's over as fuck.
He's a hell of a personality in the ring. Outside of the ring, he doesn't talk really, which is good. But they don't want that on the main roster. They want talkers. Talky.
No doubt about that.
That's why I say I could see him going to 205 Live and just dominating there instead. But that would draw a few more, eyes.
Maybe that's their plan to get eyes on 205. Although they could have done that with Ricochet and a few more guys if they really wanted to. Kyrie versus Io versus Bianca Belair versus Shayna Baszler.
And what was probably the worst match of the night.
I would agree with that. Kyrie came out literally dressed as Asuka. Like, are you trying to make us already not remember her and just replace her with the new Asuka, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Here?
All
Her-
Japanese people same.
Her color scheme, her entrance, it was just like, wow. It really struck me as being very Asuka-like. Enough of which to where I had to make a note of it. Bianca has an injured arm, and that's in finger quotes.
Yeah.
Notable spot I got. A notable spot is Shayna tried to pull Bianca Belair into the
Damn, what is it with the tables not breaking anymore?
post with her hair, but then Bianca
Oh, yeah.
reverses it and slams Shayna into the post instead.
She ate that
hard,
post hard.
face first, and she didn't put her hand up, and that was
She ate it
like,
all.
damn, that had to suck.
She ate it all.
And then immediately after that, Bianca elbows the shit out of Kyrie right in the face, and she goes down like a bag of potatoes. So it was a nice little boom, bam. I was just like, oh, you know, like, yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
I remember there was a spot where they were on the outside and Io Shirai climbed up to the ropes to do the moonsault, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. That one time she did that awesome moonsault, it was fucking perfect. It was to the people on outside on the floor. So now she's going to hit an awesome one. No, she fucking launched herself almost like a straight line, fucking knees first into people's faces and shit. I'm like, damn, bitch, calm the fuck down. Stop doing that. You
No.
throw yourself way too fast and hard, you're going to fuck somebody's face up real good.
Oh, that table broke.
About time.
Okay, Triple H just speared Batista through a table after it fucking failed first.
Yeah, the
What,
backdrop
12
didn't put him
times?
through, so he speared him through the next one. Maybe that was supposed to be that way.
Yes, so I never noticed before, but Kyrie Sane's a hell of a bump taker. For how skinny she is, you know, and not having a lot of padding on her body, she fucking eats some shit, dude.
Kyrie Sane was probably the best, is probably the best worker in that match out of the four. Shayna's good, but Kyrie's a step up in the worker category.
I would agree with that. And she had great matches with Nikki Cross. Remember those? They were fun. Io Shirai, 2 super stiff moonsaults on Shayna Baszler. I mean, stiff, ugly,
That's what I was talking about.
smashing moonsaults. Good God.
She's gonna fuck someone up.
And it was at that point I was like, she really truly sucks. I wrote that in my notes. I typed it out and
I
spelled
don't.
it right.
Yeah, I don't at all get what the fucking hype was behind her.
This whole match was stiff as fuck, though. If you go back and watch it, it was the stiffest match of the night. That doesn't mean good. It just means that everybody was beating the shit out of each
Yeah, it
other.
was a little sloppy and yeah.
Kyrie hits a shoot DDT on Io Shirai. Did you see it?
No, I
Stuck
missed it.
her. I thought she was paralyzed, dog. She was
Oh,
holding her
okay,
neck
yeah.
and
I
shit.
know which
I
one you're
remember
talking
that.
about.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
fuck me in the ass. I was like, is this chick okay?
Yeah,
And then
actually,
she
yeah. I
got up
remember
and tried to do some shit. I'm like, just chill out.
that.
You're good.
Just lay down. You're dying.
You've done plenty. God damn, dude.
Maybe that's why
Stuck
people
her.
liked her so much. Maybe she's good at bumping. We haven't
Genuine
seen it much
DDT.
yet.
Like, if you were mad at somebody, that's how you do it.
Right.
Dude, she stuck her forehead first and her head snapped back. Oh, my God.
Fucked her shit up for sure.
Then Bianca Belair hits a perfect KOD on both Sky Pirates. That
That was
bitch is
impressive.
strong as fuck.
Yep.
It was flawless. It looked like she was doing it to one person and didn't have any trouble.
She nailed the two of them better than she fucking hits one sometimes.
Yes. Flawless. And then, of course, after that, Caribou clutch for the win because, of course, that's what had to happen after all that work.
Yep, Shayna.
But
Coming
that's what
through.
we had predicted.
And Shayna picks up the win with no help from the horse chicks, which I wrote down here. I'm going to
Clean win.
start calling them the H chicks because it's like heroin. Get it? Haha.
Ha ha.
Yep.
Well, back on the horse.
See? Yeah.
So
Okay. The H chicks.
back in the saddle
I made myself
again.
laugh with the H chicks. I did. I
Oh,
wrote haha.
spear.
I typed haha. All right. After that,
Ooh.
here's where we might have some differing opinions.
Here's where we
At
did
least
have
in
some
some
different
way.
opinions.
At least slightly differing opinions. Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
It was
I found the first 2 falls like really lackluster and like scaring me for a second. Going, this was supposed to be the fucking match of the night, and I'm going, these first 2 falls have not been good.
Yeah, the match wasn't what I had hoped it was going to be. It wasn't a bad match by any means. The ending is what really bothered me the most, though. Like, Johnny Gargano, I was happy that he won because I was the only one that picked him. Ha-ha. But, like, I was happy he won, but I wasn't happy how he won. Like, he kicked out of fucking way too much. He kicked out everything. They shot him with a tank. He kicked out. They parked the tank on top of him. He kicked out. They fucking dropped a nuke on him. He kicked out.
I guess our opinions aren't that different after all. Because that's like the combination of you two is what I think about that match.
I didn't mind the first 2 falls. They weren't You
I
know,
thought the first
what
two
I
falls
thought
were way boring, and the crowd agreed with that. You can tell.
Yeah.
But the last fall more than made up for the first two.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably maybe even was match of the night, but it sure took him a while to get there, buddy. Let me see.
Yeah, that's the only problem I had with it was it just being like all these false finishes, and like you were saying, like then they dropped the whole building on him,
Right.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, like,
and all of a sudden he climbed out a window.
And then Adam Cole wasn't allowed to do no crazy kick out shit. That's the part that pissed me off. And the part that really pissed me off is we're talking about Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano. What are them two guys known for? Being able to put on a great match with a fucking stick of gum.
yeah.
And it wasn't.
I mean, it wasn't
What
a bad
it
match,
could've
but it
been,
wasn't what
for
we
sure.
expected from them, is what it is.
Or it just wasn't what it could have been.
Yes.
We know what those guys can do. They're two of the best wrestlers on the goddamn planet.
Yeah, it could have been a lot better, but unfortunately it wasn't.
That's the part that I was fucking worked up about. Like, what the fuck?
But yet still, I wouldn't say that it came.
Like, I was looking at that as like a match of the year candidate when I heard it at first. And
Yeah.
It just became a match. that
Yeah,
happened
and in
on
reality, it
Takeover.
became like the third best match on the card. I would have put the fucking tag team match and the fucking Dream and
It's
Matt Riddle above that one's for sure.
the tag team match for sure.
Dream and Riddle, maybe.
Dream and Riddle with maybe even. But I did like the last fall, and I made a bunch of spot notes on it because it got so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like it should have been more, or maybe just have it not be 2 out of 3 falls, you know,
Right.
and just have it be a good match, a good regular match that didn't have to be 2 out of 3 falls. But I wasn't like pissed off or nothing. It wasn't terrible. But that's definitely the worst ever NXT takeover that I've ever watched. But, you know, that's not necessarily saying anything bad.
Right.
That's
Every
always
NXT
just-
takeover has been fucking awesome.
Because it's
so-
always like 5 stars every fucking time. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I like
you know.
the analogy you had for that, like
Yeah.
earlier in the week. It's like you saying it's the worst one ever is like saying, "Oh, I didn't get the specific hair color that I wanted supermodel to sleep with me this night."
It was something like that.
Yeah. I believe it was that's like saying
But
that's the
the
loosest
point is taken.
18-year-old supermodel pussy I've ever had.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it was still like way better than any of this bullshit we're watching right now.
Oh, Batista kicked
Look
out.
at the
thank
wrinkles
God.
on his head. It looks like his brain is exposed and he doesn't have a skull. Look at that.
Holy shit. You're right.
It looks like a brain.
I wonder if that's like a side effect of steroids. I mean, Batista didn't do steroids.
Oh, that was actually pretty good, and I
God
missed it
damn.
the first time.
Well, glad you said it that time because that was fucking rough as shit.
Hell
And
yeah.
then
Hell of a fucking power bomb onto the steps. Fuck that pedigree bullshit. That power bomb onto the steps sucked. He hit the steps, bounced, and then hit the fucking mat.
yeah, but that pedigree came after that, and he
Look.
still kicked out.
I'm of the opinion, and this is just me, that Triple H's nipples are way more offensive than Batista's. Look at how much they poke out. They look like womanly. Like here comes baby. You know, I mean, dinner time. Anyway, why didn't they airbrush off his nipples and just airbrush off only Batista's? I swear it's because they're saggy and Vince wasn't turned on by him.
Yep. It's Triple H, damn it.
Look at those sagging nipples.
Look at Triple H's. They're perfect.
It looks like he let the air out of his tits.
Between him and my daughter, my
He's gonna
granddaughter's
miss on
nipples
the
are perfect.
steps.
DDT onto the steps.
Boy,
Triple H ain't connected with that fucking hammer once.
Triple H protected the shit out of himself just now.
Yep.
He's like, I don't care how good or stupid it looks. I'm not going to feel a thing.
Mm-mm.
Look at this. Nope, my head's fine and my back's fine. Yep, we're good. Okay. That didn't hurt.
So yeah, I'd say instead of the normal A plus I would give Takeover, I'm gonna have to give this one a B plus.
Exactly. Or it didn't even like an A minus. It was just not the usual A plus. I didn't like, I
No,
wasn't like
I'm gonna
angry
give it
with
a B
Takeover.
plus.
It was fucking awesome. That tag team match, I'll remember that for a while because
The tag team match was the shit.
it's fucking sick, dude. You know, I mean, the
And
whole
I like
thing.
Dream and Riddle just because, like, there wasn't a whole lot of build to it, but it seemed like there was some good storytelling to it.
Ric Flair doesn't
Why is Ric Flair here?
get because.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Batista attacked him. Hey, Flair, change your mind and...
Wasn't there? Oh, okay. He's got the other sledgehammer. Got it.
Yep.
Now they both got sledgehammers. All right. That's Triple H's gimmick, bitch. That means you won't know how to use it properly.
Oh, he did the Superman punch, but with a fucking sledgehammer.
Superman
Ruben.
sledge.
Oh, no. Oh,
Superman
no.
Sledge, nothing.
Superman
It
sledge!
was an ugly pedigree too, but it'll pick up the win. God damn it.
Damn.
God
Triple H
damn it. We're gonna
wins.
tie this. We're all gonna tie.
Uh-huh. That's looking that way.
All right.
Because Mojo just gained
There's
another
the,
point.
Wait a second.
Yeah, we're gonna tie
Oh, we
probably.
had the.
Well, no, I mean, if Corbin wins, I lose.
Yeah, and if Angle wins, we all tie.
Yep.
So the worst that'll happen is you and me are both the winner and Chad loses.
So it's 11:15, and there's still 3 matches to go. What the fuck is going on?
yeah.
I can't believe how late this is going to run.
Well, I guess we don't need to say that Triple H picked up the win because we called it live, but
Right. Yeah, so we've been
Yeah.
fucking recording this whole match,
But,
so there's really
you
no
know, he-
recap.
hit him in the brain.
I guess we weren't expecting Ric Flair appearance.
Although we should
We
have.
might want to
That would have been...
mention that.
It's fucking WrestleMania.
and
And
he was involved in
yeah,
this
and he was
angle,
involved in
even
this whole angle.
actually,
So
actually makes
that was a
sense.
huge brick on our part to not
Yeah.
fucking figure that one out.
Swing and a miss. No doubt.
Really dropped the ball there.
It seems like the sort of thing we should have called.
Like fucking Eric Ebron on a fucking pass from Matthew Stafford. We dropped the ball.
We fumbled it. All right. We just watched Kurt Angle get raped by Baron Corbin.
Indeed.
Everyone saw that one coming,
Oh, not really.
except Cheez, man. He didn't see that coming, apparently.
Yeah, that was my only chance at tying these fuckers to win. I got fucked.
Indeed, sir. Speaking of fucking embarrassing, they're letting Kurt Angle talk on a microphone now.
Yes, that's. Oh, he wants to hear "You Suck" one last time. Oh, look, there's people crying.
That guy was crying. I love that the chicks are fine with it and the one guy is crying. Oh, okay,
Oh.
that chick's a little teary.
Yeah, I've seen a few people all teared up. That sucks. Kurt was one of my favorites of all time, for sure. Much respect to the dude. But the way this fucking shit ended.
Finn Balor picks up the win. I assume we all
The
called that,
Demon.
right?
Damn, he hit
Demon
him with a power
Balor,
bomb,
sorry.
huh? That's kind of cool.
Yep, and then a coup de grace. He said it wrong again.
Cootie grass.
He lands the coup de grace.
Coup de
Stiff-ass
grace.
one,
The
too.
coup de grace.
Yeah, well, we all got that one right. Who would have thought the Demon wouldn't win this?
It was nice of them to make it reasonably quick.
Mm-hmm. Reasonably. I mean, they have to. It's fucking 11:40 Eastern time. This shit's still going.
This was literally our pee break match.
Yeah, no shit.
2 guys peed, match was over. All right. All right, this is our main event live reaction. I started recording now because if you wanted to do this as like a watch-along kind of thing, just press play right after Joan Jett starts playing her song.
Yeah.
That's the closest I could get to a cue or to cue you guys up.
Yeah,
so.
we can't really come up with a time because we're watching live. So Ronda's getting a
me.
live entrance. That means if history tells us anything, she's losing tonight.
Yes, indeed. Well,
It would also go with all the innuation that she's going to be taking time off.
and look,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like a pervert or a creepy guy or anything, but Joan Jett's mom is kind of cute. What do you mean that's actually Joan Jett?
Joan Jett's mom
Fucking
has
nuts.
got it going on.
Hey, there's Rhonda with her big old smile, ready to kick ass with her happiness.
Well, of course she's happy. It's Joan Jett. Oh, now she's mad.
Oh, now she smells a fart.
Yeah.
But she is storming down that aisle.
She comes out, hey, all right. I'm happy to see you, Joan. Thanks for playing. This is great. And period on.
Period on.
She's like the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. Bleed on!
So, props once again to whoever does Rhonda's hair. I don't like when they do their hair like that at all, but the person who does hers puts all kinds of crazy fucking looking designs in her hair and shit, so it's actually kind of cool sometimes.
Right.
If you're going to tie your hair back, have some fun with it, right?
Time to break out the bubbler.
Oh, yeah. Smoky time. They don't call us the High Mercs for nothing.
They don't call us at all.
Got a little bit of wax on top of this, so we'll be coughing lots. They don't call us High Mercs. No one calls us that. No one,
Oh, there's
no
the
one calls us.
Undertaker in the front row.
It's not the Undertaker. It's fucking Meltzer's daughter.
Wearing an Undertaker hat.
Where's Burbs? Shout out Burbs.
Well, I have it on good authority that the Undertaker is going to interfere in this match.
Shout out Draper.
Shout out Draper. Whew. Dios mío. There's Chucky.
Fresh off the helicopter. That was fucking stupid, by the way.
Yeah.
Between the dance break and Charlotte Flair flying in on a helicopter, they managed to waste another fucking 15, 20 minutes of people's time.
Obviously, this thing's going till 1.
It's
I'm
fucking
serious.
midnight.
I really think that she's got some kind of Botox on her face because her face is really expressionless.
And
Almost Cher-like.
And very shiny for some reason.
Right.
It definitely has a sheen about it.
I'm gonna be pissed when I wake up in 7 hours to take my kids to school.
I don't mean like Charlie Sheen.
No Charlie Sheen.
No, I don't mean that Charlie Sheen's all over her face. I mean her face has a unique sheen to it.
No clam digger.
Just like an inch of makeup. I don't think I like her attitude.
Mm.
Jim Cornette don't like that flippy shit.
Why are you doing the front flip, Charlotte? Just do the splits. That's fine. Oh, shit. That fucking wax kills me.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, there she is. It's the man.
The man. The only man, other than Sammy Guevara, that I like to have sex with.
Like, I don't know what I'm more intrigued to see. If Becky wins and what the crowd reacts, or Becky losing and Whiz just kind of not watching WWE anymore.
Yeah, although this, I'll be an NXT Impact kind of guy.
I'm kind of curious to see if he like flips the table and shit.
Now all my shit's on it.
He's like, "Fuck you! I got that brand new mixer on. You can eat my dick."
Yeah, if I didn't have all my gear all
It's
over it,
like-
I would flip your fucking table. Fuck your table.
All right, I'll flip your mom. Fuck
I
you.
don't give a fuck about
Yes.
wrestling anymore. On WWE, you think I'm gonna fucking kill my equipment for that shit?
Yeah.
If my gear wasn't all over your mom, I'd flip her.
I see what you did there. Oh, Becky's still doing the fucking Kill Bill shit. Negative Kill Bill, just the yellow with the black stripes. She's black with the yellow stripe.
No, man, it's
Bruce Lee.
The guy from Tekken, Law,
Law.
which was a Bruce Lee homage.
Yep.
Anyway. Or no, that's the girl from the X-Men. That's what it is. Who also has red hair.
Rogue?
Sure.
Oh, sure. I can't think of who else. Jubilee? No, Jubilee had the big yellow
I
coat.
don't know their names. I don't know if I'd know it if you told me.
I don't listen to hip hop.
More like
Damn.
Nippy Lynch. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shit.
Hello. Somebody forgot their sports bra.
Yeah, someone's wrestling no bra.
Apparently it's cold in there.
Hopefully that shit don't.
Or
I mean,
out
hopefully
there.
that shit rips.
Careful, Charlotte. They're about to come out. Full.
Nippy slip.
That's spelled Fallair. But not really, though. Because there's multiple bitches in the UFC that would take your ass out fast right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Hey, Ron, I've got a big base.
Argue it, I dare you. Get in the ring with anyone.
You want to have
or in
some
the
sacks?
octagon. Them fucking
Let's have
broads.
some sacks, Ron.
There are some killers in the UFC right now.
That's why she left. She knew her time was up.
Dude, I truly believe that.
You know, I gotta get out while I'm still hot.
Yeah, I can't let people keep fucking my face up like that.
All right.
Like them last few
Well, I
matches
didn't mean
were
like physically hot.
awful.
I meant just like, you know,
Mm,
while the name is still hot.
hot like star power.
Yeah.
Becky needs to go. Hey, Rhonda, remember that knee to your face meme that's been so
Yeah.
popular this week? That wasn't me.
What's with Rhonda being all fucking cautious and shit to start off with? I thought she was a bad bitch who didn't give a fuck. Shouldn't she just come out swinging? All right.
Jean Grey, that's
It's-
her name.
After midnight and the shit's finally starting.
Who becomes
Jean Grey.
Phoenix?
Fucking
Or the
Dark
Phoenix.
Phoenix. That I'm looking forward to that movie. I don't fucking care for comic book movies at all, but I'm looking forward to Dark Phoenix.
It took me that long to remember, though. That's how much of a stoner I am. I think I'm going to have to take a break on that again,
Yeah.
just because of the lung trauma.
Mojo, what?
Boom,
I'm breaking
right
out of
in front
myself too.
He don't smoke, so
Inches.
probably take a little more than us. But enough about wieners.
Damn, Rhonda. Rhonda just killed Charlotte.
Well, cool. Now it's a one-on-one match, and it'll be less confusing.
Oh,
Oh, darn it.
The dead live.
not bad. Chuckles.
Touche.
Woo!
Chip.
No, that's not in reference to Charlotte Flair. That's in reference to woo.
Yeah.
That last hit.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm woozy right now.
Things went a little dark for a second there.
I
Oh
know
shit.
that feeling.
Walls are closing in.
When the man comes around.
Scoot the mic forward because I'm leaning back in the chair.
Lean back.
I know that song, but I can't remember it. That's funny. My reference is always, I don't listen to hip hop. And I'm like, oh, I know that song.
It's like Do the Rock Away or something.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's called Lean Back.
That's ludicrous.
No, I don't think that's ludicrous, is it?
Maybe. I don't know.
I know he has a song called Lean Back. Lean Back.
Shut up, phone.
Who can it be now? Who can it be now?
That's funny. Speaking of saxophone spots, there was a fucking video I seen on Twitter of Ronda Rousey playing saxophone in the fucking backstage area. It was hilarious.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. How is Becky involved in this at all?
Oh, jeez.
Damn!
Rough ass fucking spot.
Take some of
Oh.
that there, Ronnie. Is she
Yeah.
bleeding?
You want a fucking vacation?
No,
You're
she's
gonna
got
earn that
some
shit
kind of
medically.
Makeup on her leg.
No, I mean like when she was laying there, it looked like she
Oh.
was.
She might be,
oh,
but
shit.
that leg
Ooh.
thing is.
Oh, she kneed
She
herself
kneed
in the face
herself.
is what happened. That's why she was holding her face.
Damn.
Damn.
That was fucking brutal.
Fuck yeah, it
Let's
was.
sit back up for that.
Jesus. I wonder if she's like.
Like, Ronda could not be involved in the rest of the
herself right
match,
now.
and I wouldn't blame her. Really?
Oh, fuck me. Oh,
damn.
man.
That's the roughest spot of the night, possibly.
It's hard in real time. Yeah, that was. There's no need to slow that down for. Just leave it how it happened. Awful.
That was awful right there.
That looked fucking really awkward.
I took my knee pad off so I could drive my knee directly into the mat even harder. Fucking brilliant. Uh-oh, ACL salt. Oh, disarmor. Oh, here comes Ronda.
Here's a barely conscious Ronda. I gotta go do my spot now. They'll fire me.
Hurry up, Charlotte, get there.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't as good as the one in the fucking. How is it you can do a better knee when she's hanging out of a cop car window?
Yeah, indeed. How is that?
That's because she set it up nice and perfect with her crab walk ahead of time.
That quick shuffle. Oh, that was bad.
Oh man.
Um,
Come on, this is like what I was waiting for. This is my highlight. Quit sucking, everybody.
I don't know who to blame that on. Like, did Charlotte just
Probably
go
Charlotte. I mean,
way too fast?
you know, and then not
Because the other
being a
two
jerk.
dropped like at
Not
the same
unless
time,
the-
but way
That's
too
what
slow.
They were a little too far apart from each other.
Yeah, maybe. Ronda getting up in them guts.
digging
Oh.
around in there,
Ow.
doing a little diggling.
Oh,
She
shit.
said you chop like a bitch, and so she chopped her across the
Oh.
face.
All right.
All that just happened, and then a
That was
blown
impressive
spot.
how high Ronda got up for that kick.
It was a knee, I think. Uh-oh. She's going into a fucking Boston Crab. Charlotte just too fucking tall. Oh, into her knee. Wasn't supposed to be that way, but Charlotte went face first into Becky's knee. Oh, fuck up. Becky face first, huh? Becky was the one that hit them. I hate Michael
I
Cole.
hate him too.
God damn it, he cannot call a match to save his fucking life.
Becky just DDT'd two different women, and he said Becky face first.
Just like on fucking Monday, it was like fucking Kurt Angle came out and took out Kurt Angle and fucking put Kurt Angle in the fucking ankle lock. Like, holy shit, Kurt Angle's got Kurt Angle in the Kurt Angle lock.
And how many times have you heard Michael call the women men
Damn it! That's what I was going to say. You son of a bitch. But he did it last week.
or a guy?
Look at these men. You know, it's like I don't know.
Oops.
These guys are really cooking.
Stop telling me those are men, because I want to bang all three of these broads, and if they're men, then I've got some things I've got to think about in my personal life.
Yeah. Got some shit to work out in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, there are some. All I'm saying is it would change things.
It's like, fuck. They got dicks? Shit.
How big are they? It matters.
All right. Yeah.
Be honest.
I mean, are they good with
Ooh.
catching all the time and never pitching? Oh,
It's the
Couldn't get a
other
fork.
ref guns.
he's getting main event at Mania.
Yeah, how about that? Jim?
Main event guns. What are you doing, Rhonda? Oh, crossbody. Crossbody, yeah.
Count like he wasn't going to. He's the fucking referee.
Right.
Oh, I forgot that was
Uh-oh.
why I was here.
Becky.
Sorry.
Oh,
My
never
bad.
mind. That's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah, because
This is stupid.
they can just easily do this.
Yep. Step back to like y'all are struggling.
And
You know
she
that's easy.
Still had to help. That's kind of
Charlotte can do it by herself.
Damn, that was pretty solid.
You gonna do it again? Do it again.
So you were hearing that too. It was almost sounding like Ronda was telling them to.
Do it again. Do it again.
Again.
Okay. Mhm.
Again. Do it again.
Oh. Uh-oh. Boo. Boo the woo.
I can't believe that wasn't enough to get the win over this spider web head having bitch.
It's like a Friday.
Yeah,
Tell your
something.
daddy comb his hair. Look a bunch of spiders. Look like a bunch of spiders having a meeting.
A meeting. With an apostrophe after the end.
Yeah, so that was supposed
Meeting.
to end her undefeated streak, just like. But then again, I forget the roll up is the most powerful move in wrestling today.
Right.
The most devastating. Inescapable. Jesus Christ. That was a 2.99962.
Damn it. I threw away the sheet with the matches on it.
Why, are we missing something?
No. Just I was going to do like a general rundown real quick at the end, but who cares now? Center of the ring! Actually, they're kind of over by the ropes. Cool. There.
Make sure you roll her closer to the ropes, because that's
Yeah. Good job, Becky.
exactly what you should be doing there.
Yes. Keep rolling her around.
Really, the hand you're holding is the one?
Uh-huh.
Who booked this shit? Or who agented this shit, I should say?
Ronda's penis.
Who wrote this shit? There we go.
Holy-
Ronda's penis.
Ronda's penis. Oh.
Shout out to Yuck Nasty. Penis.
Well, that would explain that would explain a lot, because whoever put this match together is a big dick.
Penis.
Penis. Throbbing cock.
Throbbing cock.
Massive member.
All right.
No, that's Charlotte.
So now we're just
I don't know
running
who
down
you're
dick
talking about.
references. Let's get back to the match here. Who the fuck is breathing so hard?
Charlotte.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was fucking close. Why the fuck did you pull down your knee pad, dumbass?
Or why didn't you pull it back up at least?
It's like that ACL assault. Assisted ACL suicide.
Oh. You little weirdo.
Oh. Eat some turnbuckle. You know what Charlotte did? She just said, "Bitch, get in the corner."
I see what you did there.
Oh, that was nice.
Yikes. Oblique kick. That shit hurts.
Ow. What's up with Ronda's leg? The fuck? Those were.
Is Ronda a cutter?
Jesus.
Ah. It's like, no, no. Oh, shit. Ah. They're killing me. It actually looks like it hurts like hell. Becky's not been much of a factor at all in this match, it seems. Charlotte's been the workhorse.
I have no comment.
No?
I mean, chick gets a helicopter instance and the red carpet rolled out. Everyone else just has to kind of slum it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Rousey got her own band.
Yeah, that's fair.
Becky didn't get shit. Oh, fucking A.
Space
Randy Orton eat your heart out.
from out of nowhere.
Exactly. That was out of nowhere. Oh, fucking somehow Charlotte's bleeding.
Everybody bleed.
Oh, you bleeding.
You bleeding? Yeah, you bleeding.
Yeah, you bleeding.
Tickle. Ah!
God damn.
Hits him with the frying pan.
Yep. I tickle you and you hit me with a frying pan? Oh, yeah, that's right. Triple threat. There's no disqualification.
She's like, this stupid table won't work.
Come on, it's 12:20. Get on with it.
This Becky Lynch girl is an attractive young lady, I'd say.
Yes, that's safe to say.
If asked, I would have to answer with an affirmative response.
Even with the crazy fucking mane that she's got going on right now, I could get down with it.
In her X-Men outfit.
No, Becky just set up that table. Does that mean she's going through it?
Yes.
Fucking Ronda's gonna win this. Piss everybody off.
Did he just call her Charlotte?
I think he might have.
Okay, just make sure that wasn't just me, because sometimes I hear voices.
Ronda, why would you make the save? That was stupid. That was stupid.
It's like, I got a table here, huh?
Tables are for bitches, huh? Put the fucking legs down, you psycho. Ref, fix that. Put them legs down.
Rhonda says she doesn't need a table. Is that what she said? Renee. Is that
Thanks,
what she
Renee.
said?
Put the fucking legs on the table down. Y'all making me nervous.
Come here.
Dang it!
She literally just said,
darn
dang
it.
it. Oh, what the heck?
Crap! Oh, crap.
I've had enough of this mess. Call darn the dad burn thing.
You gotta put the.
What the HE double hockey sticks is she doing right now? Am I
Okay.
right, folks?
Damn. Charlotte set that fucking table up perfectly,
Look at
didn't she?
Viciousness.
Damn. See anything about Charlotte just taking it to these bitches?
You know, with her hair like that and that look on her face, that chick looks like every woman at the bar at 2 a.m. They all look like her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like hair all fucked up, makeup smeared around, greasy looking, and not
Thick
happy.
ass blonde.
Not happy that they still are at the bar and ain't getting fucked by somebody.
All
All
right.
right, anyway. Just want to point that out.
Bleeding.
It's, you know, I work at a bar. I see a lot of that.
Oh, Charlotte's going through the table. Miss Spear through the table. Okay.
Kinda.
Yeah.
You can see the gig marks where it was supposed to break in the two different spots, but they didn't hit it hard enough. Lines are going across the front.
Yep.
You'll see them. They're there, I promise.
So I guess that takes Charlotte out of the equation, supposedly. Or she sneaks in for a last minute win. One of those two.
Did he say Rousey Lynch or lousy bitch?
Lousy bitch.
Winner takes all.
You can't tell with Michael.
Oh.
The fuck was that?
Struggle. Struggle. Yes, that was Becky not allowing Ronda to get to her feet. What the That was it, huh?
Whoa.
That's how it ended?
What?
I mean, I'll take it.
Fucking A. You know, I mean, that sucks. I got to keep watching SmackDown now, but.
And Raw.
I wanted to win. I have to watch Raw after
Yes?
Mania for sure this week. Because we're doing a special midweek episode. Well, I mean, it won't be special. It'll just be. Usually there wouldn't be a midweek Munchies this week, but there will be. We're going to do the MLW thing and
Yep. We didn't get to do
do
it
the
tonight.
Raw and SmackDowns after Manias. Or, well, you know what I meant. So,
Too bad they fucking kind of botched the fucking pin there, though, at the end. That's why, I got the reaction. I was, oh, that's it? Because, I wasn't sure, was that really it? Oh, fuck, that was it. Okay. It was kind of anticlimactic.
but we did.
Like, it
Yeah,
just-
it was. It was anticlimactic. That's a great way to describe it. But it's still Becky winning, and so,
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll take
I'm
it.
happy with it. Happy enough with it. Especially because they were putting Charlotte over pretty fucking hard in this match. So I thought she might have been working her way into being the winner. I'm glad it didn't happen. You'll notice, by the way, that she was completely out of the ring and nowhere near the action when the pin went down. That's how they do it.
Well, after seeing that replay,
Yeah, I know.
if they wanted to
They can do an
do
angle if they
something
want.
story-wise,
Yeah. Because it looked like Ronda's shoulders definitely weren't on the mat for the one count. That's what I was saying. They kind of botched that fucking final spot.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, that was the end of WrestleMania. It's almost fucking 12:30 here East time. That was
so yes,
forever
we're,
and a
we're
day.
happy about it, but we're just so tired that
Yes.
if our voices sound like lack of enthusiasm.
Well, then we've been getting high and shit too. But no, man. This is a real decent WrestleMania, and as
This is,
far as actual WWE pay-per-views goes, it was a great one
yeah, this is one of the better WrestleManias I can
because
recall in years.
they have a tendency to kind of suck most of the time. Just saying, but yeah,
Worst thing
I
of the
liked it.
night was that fucking Baron Corbin Kurt Angle match,
if you can call it that.
and then what happened afterwards. It was Kurt Angle's last match ever, and the fucking cameras didn't even follow him like to the backstage or nothing.
Right? He was just like, okay, that's that.
There wasn't anybody like waiting to greet him and shake his hand. Like, yeah, great
Yep.
career. No,
Hugs, emotional moments with everybody.
he gets the mic.
Moving on.
Just tell me I suck one more time.
But yeah, man, good show though. Good show. WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I could have done. I cut Cheez man off in the last segment, but I agree with the idea he was about to say that I could have done without the Iconics winning the belts, but everything else is pretty good by me.
Yeah. I love Joe squashing the shit out of Ray. I don't know why, but I fucking loved it.
Well, I think I liked it as much as I did because it kind of caught me off guard.
I know it was unexpected.
I was like, this should be a good match with a lot of cool shit, and it was just like, no, I'm just gonna.
I said no. Yeah.
I'm gonna just
I like
choke
it
this
just
little
because of
beaner
the
out.
happenstance of the whole. Watch Ray like squash Joe or something,
Right, and then
and
like
then immediately right
10
after
seconds
that,
later, he's unconscious and the match is over.
Joe's like, I don't think so.
Slap
It's
the
not
fucking
happening.
cocaine clutch on him and put him to sleep.
Hey, congratulations to Joe for picking up kind of a much-needed win, even though like he's the U.S. champ. I know it sounds weird, but it's like that's like a nice little, like a
Yeah, fucking to squash Rey Mysterio at your first WrestleMania for the United States Championship,
yeah.
defending it. Yeah.
He needed a thing like that. It's a good win.
Now watch on fucking SmackDown
Yeah,
on
he'll
Tuesday. He's gonna
lose
drop
it.
the belt to
Tuesday.
R-Truth
Yeah. Or to Ray,
or
which
to
would
Ray.
be worse. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway,
We'll see. They might do a superstar shakeup here soon. Well, yeah, you can take your U.S. title and go to fucking Raw and drop it there.
drop it.
Although Joe just came over to SmackDown in the last one, so I have a feeling he would stay. We'll see. We're probably still a couple weeks out from that. They might do it either before or after Money in the Bank. Or they might not do one at all.
I don't know if it would help. Who going to where would help anybody right now?
Right. I mean, like I said, they might
Honestly,
not even bother to do it this year because think about it. I mean, Becky is the Raw and SmackDown champion. The women's championship or women's tag team championship goes both shows. So they might actually just start to merge the fucking
Dude,
roster
it's-
because of this whole Fox deal.
Yeah, exactly. And that's speaking of Fox, they're already advertising that now.
Well, they're gonna have some
on
kind of
like I was watching, I think, a basketball game on Fox or something. Maybe even something about the Final Four or something.
I
And
don't want to talk about that.
And they were hyping up coming this fall to Fox, and it's
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
WWE.
I remember in
wrestling,
the football
so,
playoffs, I remember watching a game and they had one of those.
there you go.
Triple H announced that they're gonna be doing a 30-minute studio show, like a WWE studio show. So I'm not sure what the fuck it's gonna be, what it's gonna be about. I don't know if it's like a fucking TV show type thing that they're fucking producing, or if it's like a behind the scene type thing. I'm hoping it's the fucking latter. But it's gonna be it's gonna get a half-hour spot on FS1, I guess, and fucking Triple H is promoting it. And he's all stoked about it. So we'll see where that goes.
Wish I knew who to talk to for ideas like that, because I got a great WWE Network show idea, man. It would be a hit, I'm sure of it.
I'm hoping it has something to do with NXT. Maybe behind the scenes thing with NXT wrestlers down there.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, they had something like that on the network already. I can't remember what it was called.
It's
Breaking
called
Ground or something like that.
Arrival.
Arrival. I don't remember Arrival.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. Matt Riddle, they did a big deal about him arriving. It's Arrival. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
12
So-
different episodes or something.
Oh, so it's kind of like probably like a fucking newer season of It sounds like it's probably like a newer season of Breaking Ground or whatever.
I'm not familiar with Breaking Ground, but I'm
Should go
sure
back
it's
and
on the
watch it.
network if I went and looked it up.
Yep. It was worth watch. Basically, it ended with fucking. It was far enough back that it was ending with Bailey and Sasha getting their fucking main event spot on Takeover.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. No wonder I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it goes back a ways. Anyway, back to fucking Mania. It was good. I give it a fucking B+.
I'm willing to lay an A- on this one just because of its WWE main roster, and they usually fucking pretty much let me down.
Right.
And this was a long show, but it was watchable the whole time. It got a little, last couple matches, like, come on, let's get the fuck on with it. But that's just because we're tired.
Yeah, it was getting late.
It wasn't because of the booking. It was because we were, it's just been so long. And when you have to watch that many matches, they found a way to kind of truck them along for the most part. And I'll give this an A or an A-. I don't feel like that's overdoing it.
No, I'm gonna go B+.
I'm gonna have to go with an A- as well.
If it was
I'm the
NXT,
stickler,
it'd be
huh?
like a D+, but I mean, it wasn't. So,
No, I'm giving it a B+. Just fucking said Iconics picking up the fucking belts.
That is shady.
The fucking
That is some shade, man. They suck. They do. They suck. They have no redeeming qualities other than actual physical appearance.
the fucking Orton Styles match was lacking.
Something's lacking.
Then what was the other one I was fucking?
Look, if you keep talking, it'll be a B+ for me too. Let's just leave it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to
I have such fond
trying to
memories of
justify
this
my.
pay-per-view.
You guys
that
like
you're
A-,
pissing all
A-.
over
I'm
right now.
like B+. I'm the dick.
I mean, that's
Whatever.
only a 1 grade difference anyway. So
Yeah.
Shit.
But whatever.
It's literally the difference between an 89 and a 90 on a test.
Yep. Episode 52 of Wrestling Time Marks is just about cashed.
I'd say so. I'm just about cash.
I was gonna say, I think we're
Wrestling's High
off.
Marks hosts are just about cash.
Yeah. I'm your first cashed host, Cheez Man, joined along with.
Mojo fucking tired.
Fucking tired. It's like Bugenhagen, but more applicable to the current situation. And I am Whiz Wilby. Check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks. Or on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks. Or you can get us on the gram. That's instagram.com/thehighmarks. And now you can get us in audio form on several of your favorite platforms, including Spotify, which is the only one I'm going to mention by name, except what would be our streaming home on the internet, which is anchor.fm.com/thehighmarks. You can go there and find links to every other platform we're on. And if you go there, you'll hear the show first, because that's the first place it goes. Check us out. You don't have to watch us on YouTube anymore, unless you prefer it.
Either way, check us out on any platform.
Yeah. And we're going to have our guy, Andy Kindler, take us out again this week, because he's been doing a fabulous job so far. Anything else, gentlemen, on this WrestleMania special edition of Wrestling's High Marks?
No.
I'm going to catch everyone off guard and say one more thing, because I do have anything else.
Penis.
Gentlemen. Oh, okay. 2 things. Penis. But next week is our 1-year anniversary show. We're going to have some special shit going on for that. And this Wednesday or Thursday, not sure yet, we're going to release a midweek Munchies to kind of recap Raw and SmackDown after Mania and do our MLW watch-along that got held up to the 9th. So look out for that, folks. Take us out, Andy.
Last words.
There's a lot of, I'm going to change my dynamics now. There's a lot of anti-Islamic sentiment in the world now. And I just want to say, as a Jewish person, thanks for the breather, is what I want to say. Get off our backs for a couple of years. I'm not Muslim. I think you went that way. But now, all of my Islamic projects have been put on hold. That's what bothers me. My jihad energy drink, not gonna go. My Ramadan noodles, canceled. my Islamic version of the Three Stooges with Mohammed, Larry, and a second Mohammed.
Ignorant. Change it.
This fucking intro is
We're
so
watching
awful so
The
far.
worst entrance for anyone ever.
The fuck does it have to do with anything?
There's this cartoonish entrance for Triple H with this really bad animation.
Oh look, he's coming out in a knockoff of the Batmobile.
It looks like there's some weird kind of vehicle coming out.
This is so fucking dumb. What the fuck is this?
This has nothing to do with anything is the problem.
This is how you want to go out, huh, Triple H? On a hot rod with spikes.
Skulls.
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 Yeah, I want a hot rod with skulls and spikes.
What color should the hot rod be? Primer.
Yeah, I want chains and more skulls and flames. Super badass.
It's like, what is the theme here?
Yeah, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? I don't fucking get it. How much money did they spend on this piece of shit? It looks like it cost like fucking $10 to make out of plastic. And
Does Indiana Jones know that you stole his crystal skull? Really, after all that is when the music starts?
This is stupid. Fuck you, Michael Cole. Huh? How cool was that?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a coal.
Alright, we'll be back after the match to talk about this garbage.
Okay, today we learned that if you hold water in your mouth for an extended period of time, it eventually just becomes spit.
Yes.
And when you try to do your spit mist, it's like you puked.
Yeah, all up in your beard.
Just want to write that down.
Just right in the beard.
And imagine the driver of that fucking thing is like drenched in spittle right now, and he's like, "That son of a bitch."
Dude, can you believe
But
it?
if I kick his ass, Vince will fire me.
I can't believe Stephanie
And
McMahon
he's bigger
didn't
than
come
me, and
down to
I'm
the ring
fat.
with him. Is it possible Stephanie's not going to make an appearance at a WrestleMania? No, she's got to come out at the beginning of the ladies' match.
Well, she probably had to do.
So what are you
other
talking about?
stuff
That's what they drove to the ring, Stephanie.
involving. I don't know, like improving Jesus or something.
Then Stephanie transformed and they drove her to the ring.
What do you mean, where's Stephanie? That was her face on the front of the
Yeah.
vehicle thing there.
That or she's continuing to play that PS1 game.
Didn't you see those piercing green eyes?
It was significant, like Triple H still riding Stephanie.